Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome back to ReeYees Retro Toys. On today's episode, I'm heading to Greensburg, Pennsylvania to check out a store called Cash In Culture. A couple years ago, I had done a video on my channel about the Cash In Culture store in the Monroeville Mall. That has since closed, and their flagship store in Greensburg is also closing. It's unfortunate. I think it probably has a lot to do with COVID and the pandemic. People not being able to go into brick and mortar stores like they used to be able to do. According to the website, the owner says it's going to continue online, and they'll continue with their online sales, but they're no longer going to have a store. So I wanted to go check them out. They're having a big sale, to either like 20 to 60 or 80% off all sorts of stuff in their store, so I want to check it out. However, I'm not able to film inside the store, unfortunately. I double checked with the owner to see if that would be okay, but the shop is really in disarray right now because of the sale and that they're closing. So he would prefer that I don't shoot an actual video inside the store. So what I'm going to do, I'll just shoot the exterior of the store real quick, and whatever I come back out with, I'll kind of cap the video with that. We'll see what they have. I know they have a lot of video games, and they have toys, new and vintage. I know they have t-shirts and things, horror merchandise and memorabilia, because we're in Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead country here in Western Pennsylvania, around the Pittsburgh area. So let's check out Cash In Culture, at least the exterior, and we'll see what I come back with. Wish me luck.
Thought I heard that whistle blowing, calling me on down the line. I guess my years, they must be showing, and I do believe it's time.
Okay guys, so we are here at Cash In Culture. It is behind the Greensburg Mall, right across from the new casino they actually just put in. I didn't even know they did that. But this is their flagship store in Greensburg. Unfortunately, it's closing. So I'm gonna go in here and see what's going on. See what kind of goodies that I can come back with. Alright guys, I just walked out of Cash In Culture with a couple bags worth of goodies. Right here, I got some Star Wars figures, new Ninja Turtle shirt, some Star Wars Clone Wars activity books, sticker books. I got He-Man vehicles, a couple Ninja Turtle vehicles, like the Flush-O-Matic, and I got the Samurai Cycle, I think it's called. But I'll get back to the homestead and show you guys in detail what I was able to pick up from, there's across the street there, by the way, there's the mall, from Cash In Culture. So it's unfortunate this place has to close down, but retail has just been going downhill. I just talked to the manager in there, and he was just saying it sucks. Retail is terrible anymore. I told him that I enjoyed the thrill of the hunt much more than doing anything online, and he said, unfortunately, he goes, I totally get it, but unfortunately you're 1 in 20 these days that feel that way. So guys, get out there, support your local toy business, your comic book shops, your collectible toy stores. Get out there and support these guys. Just go. Put your mask on and use hand sanitizer and support these guys, because I want to be able to do this more often and visit these stores, and these people want to have these stores open as well. So anyway, enough of my rant. I will show you what I picked up when I get back home. Alright guys, so I am back home in my nerd/toy cave after a nice trip to Cash In Cultures. Again, it was a little bittersweet knowing that they are closing soon. They're closing down their final store in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, but I was able to get there and take advantage of their sales that they had going on. They had 20% off video games, 50% off toys, 50% off t-shirts. Everything in the store was for sale, even the fixtures. So many thanks to Tim, the owner of the store, and the staff of the store for being friendly despite the situation. So let's get to the toys. So I realized, despite me being a huge Ninja Turtle fan, I hadn't picked up any vintage TMNT in quite some time. And surprisingly, the store had a couple of vintage turtle items that I needed, including this Samurai scooter. And it is 100% complete with all of the accessories and the stickers. This one came out alongside the Movie Star line. If you look at the box art, you will see a Movie Star turtle on it. But this is a great vehicle. Lots of random accessories. They have the katanas here, and these arrow bombs, and then the lanterns that go on here, and of course the stickers on the back. And of course, in great Playmate style, it has incredible colors that coincide with the rest of in the vintage Ninja Turtle line that they produced. So I'm glad to add this into my vintage turtle collection. And I also found this 100% complete Flush-O-Matic accessory playset, or I guess it's technically called Crazy Artillery, is the line.
Anyone for turtle soup?
Oh no! Raphael's in the clutches of the evil Foot's Flush-O-Matic torture machine! Will the turtle cycle make it in time? Will Raphael be destroyed by the retro mutagen ooze?
I don't know.
What a shot! The double-barreled plunger gun saves the day again! And with their retro catapult, the turtles are giving the Foot some of their own medicine!
Anyone remember where we parked?
From Playmates!
But I've acquired pieces of this set over time, but I have never been able to complete one. And this is a relatively common set to have. I think a lot of kids had this back in the day, but for some reason I was unable to get this set. So it has the tray underneath. You can strap the turtle in right there, and then it came with this little bucket of ooze. Of course, it is empty now, and then you would pour it into the toilet seat there, and the retro mutagen ooze would fall on the turtles when you moved that little switch, unless the other turtles would come to their rescue. So again, happy to find this one for my collection. I also got this brand new Ninja Turtle t-shirt. You can never have too many Ninja Turtle t-shirts, in my opinion. These were 50% off too. Now granted, I got there a few weeks after the sale had started, so there weren't too many large t-shirts left. Let's be honest, most of us collectors are either large or extra large, maybe even a little bigger. So a lot of the t-shirts they had left were smalls, maybe a few mediums. So I was happy to find at least one large Ninja Turtle shirt. Then I found this random Little John action figure from the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves line by Kenner. He doesn't have any of his accessories, but he does have his jacket and the fuzzy boot covers. This isn't a line that I collect primarily, but for $1 I figured why the heck not. Then I found two GoBots to add to the collection. This is Oddball here. This is Oddball. And this is Guide Star. Now, these aren't your typical GoBots. These were put in the Wendy's Happy Meals back in the day, or not technically Happy Meals, but Wendy's Kids Meals.
And now, from a restaurant near you, Wendy's presents a mighty GoBot offer for your kids.
GoBots, GoBots.
Mighty GoBots have come to Wendy's. 6 special edition GoBots, 99 cents each with any purchase.
GoBots, GoBots, mighty robots.
6 robots disguised as mighty vehicles. Your kids can pretend they're from Gobotron, but you can only get them at Wendy's. A different GoBot each week, 99 cents each.
And I think they released maybe 4 or 5 of these in the Wendy's Kids Meals, and surprisingly they even came on card. If you look on eBay, you can probably find a few of them that are still on card. So I think I might have one of these in my collection, and these were like $1. So you know me, and I love my GoBots, so I was happy to find these guys. Then I found the GB-P4 power suit for GoBots. Of course, you can transform a regular GoBot, and you can put them inside. That flips open, and then the doors also flip open here on each side, so you can put the GoBot in. Now you could buy these individually. They made white ones and black ones, but you could also get them as a combiner set. It had additional pieces that would form a giant combiner, much like Puzzler, right? But this is just the one power suit. And I also found this vintage Masters of the Universe Road Ripper vehicle.
He-Man. You can pretend the new Road Ripper helps He-Man fight evil.
We'll stop He-Man this time.
Skeletor, Panther, Road Ripper, and He-Man each sold separately.
Road Ripper never runs from evil. Road Ripper blows evil away! Way to go! Road Ripper!
Road Ripper vehicle is new from the Masters of the Universe collection. He-Man, Skeletor, and Panther figures each sold separately from Mattel.
And it is 100% complete. It even has the seat belt here and the pull string. Of course, it has that great 80s technology where you would pull the string and the wheels would spin and then it would take off. Much like the Orko figure had back in the day, where you would pull his tab and then he would like spin around on the table in a circle. I did not have this vehicle. I pretty much focused on the He-Man figures, not necessarily the vehicles. So now that I'm encroaching figures that are a lot of money, I figured why not pick up some of the cheaper vehicles while I'm at it. And this was 50% off, so I got this for $7. And it's in really nice shape, nice stickers and everything. So I was happy to find this one too. And of course, it wouldn't be a toy hunt without me coming back with something from Star Wars. So I found this Prince Shizor action figure from the Shadows of the Empire line from 1996. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I just finished the novel, and so I'm kind of interested in collecting these figures. Fortunately, they're not too expensive. So, but I do have this one on card, but for maybe, I think I paid $2 for him, 100% complete. I figured why not add him to my loose collection, and he's a cool figure too. It'd be interesting to see this in cartoon or live action form someday. Maybe the fine folks at Disney will allow that to happen someday. Then I also found this Chewbacca in Bounty Hunter disguise figure. This is also from the Shadows of the Empire collection. In the book, Chewbacca has to kind of disguise himself to go into the underworld when he's with Princess Leia, and that's when Princess Leia also gets that Boosh gear that you see in Return of the Jedi. They kind of add that backstory to the Shadows of the Empire novel. So this is Chewbacca in his Bounty Hunter getup, and he's 100% complete. He has this kind of like an axe accessory, as well as a cape behind him. So I was happy to find him. Then I found this Neimoidian warrior action figure from Revenge of the Sith. I didn't really collect a lot of the Revenge of the Sith action figures because I had just gotten out of the army, and I just wasn't focused on collecting at that point. So I pick these up when I can, and I just like this figure. I like his giant weapon that he has. He has a removable helmet. There you go. And again, the price was right for these guys, so I added him to my collection. And I also found this Dark Empire version of Princess Leia. So this is based on the Dark Empire graphic novel that came out, and a part of the Star Wars Expanded Universe line.
So how does it feel to enter the all-new Expanded Universe? It's like having the Star Wars comics come alive. Test packages open to reveal a cool 3D play scene. You're Luke Skywalker. Face the evil clone emperor in a final showdown. Expanded Universe 3D play scene figures each sold separate.
That they released. I want to say in 99, 2000. It was at the tail end of the Power of the Force line that they released these Expanded Universe figures. So I thought this was a cool figure, as it depicts Leia as a Jedi, and she has her lightsaber, and then it also has her blaster. But the way her hands are, she can only fit one accessory in her hand. So I like this figure. And you don't see a lot of the Expanded Universe figures too often. So again, this was a cool pickup for my Star Wars collection. Then I found this Power of the Jedi Mas Amedda figure. He is a part of the Galactic Senate, if you remember him. He was always kind of hanging around Chancellor Valorum in the prequels, and this was the only Power of the Jedi figure they had on card. I think I got it for $2, so I figured why not, right? And then of course it has the checklist on the back of the other Power of the Jedi figures that were available at the time. And I also got a carded Bail Organa figure. Let's see if I get it without the glare there. And of course this is from Revenge of the Sith. And we all know Bail Organa because he and his wife took our very favorite Princess Leia when she was a wee baby infant to keep her hidden from Anakin and the Empire. So he was a pretty prominent role in the movie, and of course being Princess Leia's basically stepdad, I figured why not add him to the collection. And then finally I picked up a slew of Clone Wars books. Here's a Clone Wars Battle at Teth storybook, and then a Troopers activity book, and then a very large Clone Wars coloring and sticker book. You know me, this is my current obsession. So they didn't have any Clone Wars figures, but I found these activity books, so I'll put them in my magazine display rack along with my other vintage magazines and comics. So that's it, guys. That's what I picked up at Cash In Culture in their going out of business clearance sale. Again, get out there and support your local toy store and comic book stores and keep these businesses alive. And if you're interested in seeing where I used to shop as a child and a teenager at my local mall, I did a quick little video of me visiting my mall while I was up visiting my parents. So in a post-credit scene of this episode, if you're interested, right after the credits, it'll go right into me visiting my childhood mall and what it looks like today. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel at ReeYees Retro Toys for all of your toy hunting needs. Thank you for watching, and keep on hunting. So, in the spirit of retail and dying retail and getting out there and supporting businesses, I'm here in my childhood mall. It's called the Shenango Valley Mall here in Hermitage, Pennsylvania. I grew up coming to this mall, buying tapes, CDs, and toys. We used to have a KB in here, and as you can see behind me, this is an empty anchor store. This used to be Macy's. It's gone now. There's only one surviving anchor store left in this mall, JCPenney's. But there's something great about this mall that is still intact. They have a wing that has been basically untouched since the formation of the mall, since its construction, I think in the late 60s. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to take you guys in this mall real quick and kind of show you my childhood mall, and also kind of wake some people up to the dying essence of retail right now, and how important it is to get out there and buy retail and get up off our butts and out from behind our computers and go shopping again. So let's go inside. So this, guys, used to be the National Record Mart, which eventually turned into FYE. And now, obviously, you can see it's some sort of t-shirt merchandise place, head shop. But I bought a lot of tapes and CDs in there growing up. Had a lot of fond memories in there, buying my grunge and metal CDs at National Record Mart. There is where Macy's used to be, down there. Before Macy's, it used to be called Kaufman's, if anybody's familiar with the Kaufman's store. And that used to be the Sears. No longer here. And here is the completely untouched wing of the mall, from exactly how it was. That used to be an arcade back in the 80s I used to go to. Look at these light fixtures and the wood paneling.